Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a sausage cake. I had never heard of this before until one day my husband said, I'd like to have a sausage cake. And I said, sausage patty? No, sausage cake. Didn't know what he was talking about. Well, there's this lady in the church where he went when he was younger, and her husband was the pastor there. And she made sausage cakes. And I said, well, I've never heard of it, but I want to see the recipe. So he called her and she mailed us a recipe in her handwriting. And it was wonderful for the cake. I mean, it was good, but I'd never heard of a sausage cake before. So we're going to make a sausage cake today. And she's in her 90s, so this is a pretty old recipe. And sweetest one you'd ever want to meet. I'm going to add a pound of brown sugar to a pound of sausage. And mix that up very, very good. Well, we're going to have a little less than a pound because part of it's on the floor. But that's okay. To me, I'm always messy. So anyway, we're going to try to mix the rest of it up without making a big mess. I'm not going to guarantee it, but we're going to try to. Now, well, put it this way. My hands are clean. My best tool I've got for the kitchen. I'm doing it by hand. That way I can get it mixed in there real good. Because you got to have that brown sugar all mixed in that sausage. So, this recipe came from Mrs. Blair. They lived in Kentucky. She's from Kentucky. So this is a southern recipe, and I really don't know how old it is, but she's made it for ever since my husband can remember, because he stayed at her house. I'd have kicked him out. He was there, I think, 75% of the time. Sometimes he went home and go to sleep, and that was about it. But she loves him dearly. Matter of fact, she says she has 3 sons and 1 daughter. Okay, I think this is blended in pretty good. I hope. Then we're going to slowly add in 3 cups of flour. Now earlier, I took my raisins, which is a cup of raisins, and I put that in 1.25 cups of water, and I boiled them. That softens up your raisins real good, and you're supposed to save 1 cup of the water that you use to boil them in. So, into this mixture here, you also add your spices, which is nutmeg and cinnamon. And I think I'm going to put that in right now because I want to get it all mixed in, so there's some of it and all of it. And then you're going to take the juice that you had from your raisins, and you're going to start slowly working that in to get this mixture all brought together. I guess you could do this with a mixer. I never thought about that, but she don't, so I do. Okay, put all your juice in there. Now it smells good. I'd never heard of a cake that you made with sausage in it until this one. Okay, once you get that done, you'll add a cup of your raisins. Now, like I said, I boiled these for 1 minute prior to this, and then I sprinkled flour over them, because if you don't, they'll sink to the bottom of your cake, and you want these all through your cake, not just on the bottom. So we're going to add our raisins in. Then we try to clean up our hand. A cake that you bake and you don't put any eggs in it. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands because God knows they need it. And it takes 1 cup of chopped nuts. We have our nuts in there and our raisins. Bring it all together again. And once we get that done, we're going to put it in our pan, and then we're going to decorate the top of it. Lay that over here because I do not want to get it wet, since that's in Mrs. Blair's handwriting and it's very special. We're going to spray our pan. Now we're going to dump our cake in it. Very sticky. Now you're going to bake this. I have my oven preheated already to 350, and you're going to bake it for 1 hour and 15 minutes. You can check it and make sure it's done with a toothpick. Might take a little longer. Might want to check it a little bit before, because nobody's ovens are just identical. I'll try to spread this out some. Just enough to fill that corner up. Okay. Now, like I said, I preheated my oven to 350 already. So now we'll take and put walnuts on top of it before we bake it. Standing there watching me. Watch Mrs. Blair make many of these probably, and he's saying, that ain't the way she did it. But like I said, a lot of recipes you can make your own. Then we're going to take the Marcina cherries and we're going to put them on. Now this you don't have to do. I just think it's pretty. And that's what she did. So that's what I'm doing. When my oldest grandson was a little one, must have been about 4 maybe, but we always took him with us. We'd go out to eat or something because they lived right close to us. And the other one wasn't quite old enough at that time to take out like that, so we'd take him. And we ordered a drink one night, and when they brought it, they had cherry in it. Oh, he thought that was just wonderful, and he wanted the cherry, so I gave it to him, and he loved it. From then on, every time we take him somewhere, and we ordered drinks, he would say, don't forget my cherries. So I'd ask the waiter to bring us a small dish of just cherries. And he would sit there and eat them. He loved them. Got a couple more walnuts here. There we go. Now, like I said, I've been preheating my oven to 350. And I'm going to put this in the oven. And I will be back in an hour and 15 minutes. When I take it out. Okay, we're back. And my cake's out of the oven. Isn't that pretty? It's really pretty for the holidays with the cherries on there. And it's hot, but I'm going to cut a piece of it anyway. It might come out and it might not. Guess it's going to. Then that fell off. Well, forget it. Okay. Oh, that was good. Okay. Here we are. This is our sausage cake. So we will try a bite of it. Oh, that's delicious. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, I hope you'll all try it. Let me know how you like it. And make it for Christmas. The holidays are just around the corner, so might as well get started with Christmas. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and we'll be back real soon and cook together again. And I hope I get a comment. I hope somebody has the recipe for this and has had it before. I would be curious to find out. But I know Mrs. Blair is, I don't know, in her early 90s, maybe 91 or 92. And that's where we got it. And my husband said he's ate it ever since he can remember. And He's new 70s, so it's an old recipe, and boy, is it good. So anyway, try it. Let me know if you like it. We'll have all the ingredients is posted down below. And if you have any questions, let us know. And give us a thumbs up if you like it. Okay, I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you bunches.